Hey,
Manishma!
Zeta.
Ha ha ha. Can you turn on your camera?
Yeah, give me a second. I look like crap, actually. I just kind of...
That doesn't matter. I don't think anyone cares.
Alright, fine. Let me...
My friend, I'm calling to say, first of all, to encourage you and to tell you how happy I am about your progress. It makes me feel so good to know that I just zeroed in and hit the exact right switch.
Yeah. No, it's been completely different. My friends see me out now. Like, we went
Can
downtown.
you move in a little bit better light? It's hard to see you, my friend.
Yeah. Let me...
Better. That's good. That's good. So tell me, tell me what your friends have been saying.
So, we went out yesterday and everybody went to the same nightclub, and a lot of the people that were at the talk, and they were like, man, you're like a completely different person. Because I was just walking around, and actually, RSD is in town, like the other company.
Goodness.
And they were teaching boot camps in the same nightclub, and I think out of everybody in that club, I was the most... I was going after every girl. It was crazy to watch. People were watching me. People were following me around, just watching me.
Did they ask you where you learned it or what method you were doing?
No, they were just watching me, and like, it was like I knew everybody at that venue because.
And how just if one day someone should be watching this who doubts my work and thinks I'm full of shit and that it's all just a shock, how is this different from the way you were the day before you saw me in San Diego? Had you gone out the night before you saw me in San Diego, how would it have been different?
So I did actually go out the night before, and I had one of my worst nights ever, I think. I only approached maybe like 5 or 6 sets in a 3-hour period. I was completely in my head. Usually I'll be able to approach, enough sets to not be down on myself. Well, I'm, at least like 15, 20 sets.
Hey, wait a minute. Where do you still have your sign that I wrote for you?
Yes, I do.
Let me see. I don't believe it.
I have it on my wall.
Let me see. Show me. I'm so happy for you. There it is.
Up with electrical tape.
Okay, read it for the audience. What does it say?
It says, my women are an ever-changing algorithm that can never be calculated, but only understood through my ongoing interaction with them.
Does that fucking make sense or what?
Makes perfect sense.
It's like the most fucking magical thing, because what you had said to me when at the end of the talk you said, I'm an engineer, I can't be creative with women. So where's that belief now? Now what would you say? If I said to you, defend that belief, would you be able to defend that belief?
Can't do it.
And so now here's what I want to know. So obviously you're having fun approaching people. The anxiety is not there anymore, correct?
Completely gone, pretty much.
And how long had it been there prior to that little work I did?
Since I started about really, really going out like 6 months ago. So it had been there all along, and it would be hard to overcome. I've only had a couple of nights prior to your talk where it was completely like, it was gone after a little bit of approaching. And then after the talk, I've had already like 3 nights where it just completely gone. Like after.
And how are you different? How does it feel different in your body now? Like when you're talking to women now, how aware are you of? Other than this, you've always been aware of this dialogue, but how does it feel different for you?
It actually doesn't feel like anything, because it's
what does that mean?
It's just gone. Like it just feels completely organic. If it doesn't, like, I don't put too much weight on anything anymore. It's like.
Are women responding to you differently?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
They can see that I don't have that much investment, and so they'll they'll respond, a lot better, I think, overall, because it's not like coming from being needy or trying to get the right response or.
And what are the guys who are at the talk saying about you? Have they been out with you and noticed it?
Yeah. So
what are they saying? I gotta know.
So the night of the talk, after the talk, I met Brad and Tom, and they were out with their girls, and they were like, "Wow." And they kind of just saw me walking down the street, approaching a few girls, and then. I go out with
Brad's girl, by the way, is really cute. The German is hot.
Yeah.
Good going, Brad, if you're watching.
Yeah. And afterwards, my wing, who wasn't at the talk, who I kept hammering at to come. I was like, come. He's a college student. He's broke, so he didn't want to, he didn't want to pay. I was like, come, you should do it. This is just as good as any other talk we go to, if not better. Give it a shot, open mind. And he didn't come, and he's like, man, I regret not coming. He's like, man, you've changed completely. And I've had him listen to some of the audio. He's like, I don't know. And he's stuck, too. He's in a place where he can also kind of talk forever, but girls don't really see him as a sexual object. How
does your vibe coming off different? Now that you're connected in with your body, do you think women are responding to you more?
Yeah.
Tell me more about that. Unpack it for me.
Yes. So, I'm still pretty new. And prior to this...
It hasn't even been a week. I talked last week.
Right. Prior to this, I would never, go for makeouts or... really, really escalate. Yesterday, I was grabbing girls, throwing them over my shoulder, walking around the club, picking girls up, moving them around, going for makeouts.
Did you make out with any of them?
No, but I tried many, many times.
Okay, well, that's good. You're getting there.
I got really close one time.
Well, now, hold on a minute. I didn't tell you I didn't say throw girls over your shoulder or any of it. This is you coming unchained. This is you off the leash, but this is great. Rather than have someone imitate what I would do, I would rather unleash people and take them off the chains and let that natural thing out. Even if it's a bit extreme at first, as long as you don't get put in jail, in that extreme exploration is the joy. We need to connect with the joy before we connect with the precision. Yeah. I'll say it again. We need to connect with the joy of the exploration before we connect in with precision of the execution. So you need to connect with, it's more important for you to connect with the joy of the exploration than the precision of the execution. Sooner or later they'll meet. But I'm so I can't tell you how happy I am. I knew exactly what to say to you. Exactly. And in that moment, the magic is in that moment. Just before I say the words, when you're in that place of suspension, and then I say them and your mind goes, and then you started tapping your foot, your physiology changed. Your whole body got involved with it. It was really, really cool piece of work. I'm sorry we just don't have it on video, but anyway, just for anyone who happens to be watching this, can you tell people your name and how old you are?
I'm Roy, and I'm 25 years old.
And if someone wants to email you at some point and say, is this for real? Is there an email address that you'd be comfortable giving out?
Yeah. Do you want me to send it to you?
No, say it. Say it right now.
It's Dauber, Douber, 52 @gmail.com.
One more time. Spell each letter.
Dauber, Dou.
D as in duck. O as in orgasm. U as in uterus. Yes?
E as in boy. E as in elephant. R as in...
Richard.
Richard. 5252 @gmail.com.
Wait, it's 5252?
Yeah.
So it's 250.
No, just 52. Sorry.
So it's Dauber, Douber 52 @gmail.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if you're watching this and you think this guy is not for real, go ahead and give him an email and say, hey, what did you learn from RJ? I'm going to keep on your ass. I'm going to check in with you once a week. You better start coming back to me with some fucking lay reports. And in fact, I'll give you a little free coaching too. Have you been watching the Rapid and Total Success with Women program?
No, I actually, they actually, at the time I didn't have the money, so I didn't actually end up getting the username from
You know what? I'll get you a login.
Okay.
All right? I'll get you a login. Have any of the guys been talking about the course?
I haven't actually talked to them about that specifically, but I've been seeing them out and about and just.
Okay. Do me a favor. Shoot me an email, ross@seduction.com, and we'll get you a free login because you're my fucking case study. And I felt I honestly, I swear, Baruch Hashem, from one Jew to another. And if you don't like Jews and you're watching this, fuck you. You made the whole trip worthwhile. That piece of work I did with you was so precise. When I hear someone say, I can't because I am, and knowing what I know about engineers, of course you understand algorithms, and of course you understand algorithms are always changing. I think the idea of a constantly changing algorithm is so exciting to your creativity that it just pulls you forward. So I'm thrilled. I expect you to check in with me. I'm going to do a video call with you once a week to see how you're fucking doing. Be careful throwing women over your shoulders. That could be interpreted as assault.
Yeah.
We don't want you getting into trouble.
Now, it's inside a nightclub. Nobody here.
Do you mind if I?
It was already it was on.
So do you mind if I put this video?
It's okay.
Do you mind if I put this video up on my Facebook? Can I put this video up on my Facebook or my blog?
Go ahead.
Okay.
And the other thing is, I really, really defended you. Like some people, like Ross Jeffries.
What people?
On Facebook, on the Facebook group, and there was a big discussion, and I really, really put everything in there in words, of course.
What did you say? Do you know how to do a screen capture?
Yeah.
Do me a favor. Do a screen capture of one of your big posts and send me the screen capture.
The whole thing?
Yeah, but what did you tell?
People saw it, and I think, yeah.
But sum it up for me. What did by the way, you're not looking. We can't see your whole face. There you go. What essentially did you say in response to defend me?
That I think there's a lot of preconceived notions about you, and it definitely, you definitely hit me and resonated with me more than any of the other speakers. Because it was personalized. That's the short version.
And do they not? Are they saying bullshit? We don't believe you, or
no. Once I said that, it was mostly like one guy. So I posted the picture, right? I posted a picture of me and you holding the sign,
right?
And I said it was pure awesomeness, really empowering, and I learned a lot, essentially. And then one of the guys responded with "gay." That's all he said.
Fucking idiot. What a chud. All right, man. Lila Tov, I'm going to keep checking in with you. Email me, ross@seduction.com, and we'll get you a login for the course.
ross@seduction.com. Okay, got it. I'll shoot something out right now.
All right. Lehi Trod.
Lehi Trod. Bye.